If I'm renovating my house, do I have to inform either yourself, insurance carrier, or what happens in that case?
Yes, good question. Good question. So oftentimes I'll receive a call after a renovation has been completed and they say, Stephen, I just renovated my home. And I say, oh, congratulations, what did you do? Well, we took the roof off and we extended and we did this and we did that. And we go, thank goodness there was not an issue because your standard insurance policy is not designed for that type of risk.
Remember that, folks. Yes.
Remember that. So what happens is we have a policy called a course of construction or a builder's risk policy that goes into place during the course of construction and renovation of a property. It doesn't mean that painting the walls requires a course of construction or a builder's risk policy. If we're doing anything structural, taking down any walls, the extent of the renovation is really what determines if that coverage is, or that policy is required. But the recommendation is you have a conversation with your insurance broker, your insurance provider. They can then have a conversation with the insurance company to see what their risk level is.
Right.
And then we make the required changes. So yes, great question. Too often do I see after the fact, I get the call, I just did a massive renovation, added 2,000 square feet. We need to change the building evaluation.
Oh
well,
my God.
Good thing nothing happened. Thank goodness it's done.
Yes.
But we should have had a builder's risk policy in place at that time.
Wow. That if something goes wrong with the home during the construction, that you could be midstream $150,000 into it. And now if you haven't advised, it's impossible to recoup that 150 because nobody knows?
There's nothing. So when, it would be called material misrepresentation. When a policy is changed without the notification or involvement of an insurance provider, your policy could be void at that point for not disclosing that information. So you're halfway through a renovation, there happens to be an issue, the home catches on fire, you make the difficult call to your insurance provider, my house is on fire, well, what happened? I'm sorry, you never disclosed it to us, right? So insurance is there to be there for you in the event of a loss, but they need to be aware of any changes that are happening at that property.
Especially major, including removal of load-bearing walls.
Oh, yes.
Obviously putting an addition, those are bigger scale, but it's always advisable that if you are doing some serious renovations, consult with your broker.
Always.
Where to Live in Oakville and Burlington by Realtor Roshan. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.